Why the Palestine issue is never truly addressed by American and European leaders. Welcome back to the podcast. Your host Fazal Abubakar Asif welcomes you all. Today, we are diving deep into a painful and long-standing issue, why the Palestine issue is never addressed in a solvable way by American and European leaders. Why do the so-called champions of human rights, democracy, and justice continue to fail, or refuse, to solve one of the most visible human tragedies of our time? Segment 1. The Illusion of Neutrality. Let's begin with one word: interests. American and European powers have never been neutral. Despite media optics and diplomatic words like both sides, the reality is different. Military aid, political backing, and vetoes in the United Nations, these aren't signs of neutrality. For decades, the US has provided billions of dollars in aid to Israel, alongside cutting-edge military technology and ironclad diplomatic cover. European leaders, while often more reserved in their tone, largely follow suit, either through silence or symbolic condemnations that lack action. Segment 2. Colonial Legacy and Western Guilt. To understand why Western powers never solved this, we must revisit history. After World War II and the Holocaust, the West had a crisis of guilt, especially Europe. The creation of Israel was seen, by many in Europe, as a way to atone for Jewish suffering. But it came at the cost of Palestinian displacement, death, and occupation. That original sin, the Nakba, has never been redressed. And Western leaders, to this day, hesitate to challenge Israel's actions, fearing accusations of antisemitism or facing powerful political lobbies. Segment 3. Strategic and Political Interests. Let's be honest, solving Palestine is not in their interest. Why? Because Israel serves as a powerful ally in the Middle East, militarily, politically, and economically. From intelligence sharing to surveillance technology to arms deals, Western countries gain too much from the current imbalance of power. Add to that the lobbying power of groups like AIPAC in the US, and the fear European politicians have of alienating influential pro-Israel groups. Justice takes a backseat when power and profit are involved. Segment 4. Media, Framing, and Dehumanization. Another factor: narrative control. Mainstream media in the West rarely frames Palestine as a people under occupation. Words like conflict, clashes, and self-defense distort the truth. When Palestinians resist, they are called terrorists. When Israeli airstrikes kill children, it's called unfortunate collateral. This dehumanization makes it easier for leaders to ignore Palestinian suffering, and harder for their citizens to demand justice. Segment 5. A Broken Global System. Let's not forget the role of international institutions. The United Nations has passed dozens of resolutions in support of Palestinian rights, and yet, enforcement is non-existent. Why? Because powerful countries like the US use their veto power to block justice. Meanwhile, European countries talk about two-state solutions, but continue business as usual with Israel, trade, weapons, tourism, while Palestinians live under siege. So why is the Palestine issue never solved? Because it was never meant to be solved, not by those in power. Not by leaders who benefit from the status quo. Not by governments that fear political backlash more than they value human life. But let me leave you with hope. Change won't come from the top. It will come from people. From students, artists, activists, faith leaders, and everyday humans who are choosing truth over comfort. People who refuse to look away. This has been today's episode. If you found this valuable, share it. Let's raise our voices for Palestine, for truth, for justice. Until next time, stay aware, stay loud.